What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. I want to take a look at New York's Bernie Miller. Now, Bernie Miller was born in Brooklyn, New York. He died in Brooklyn, New York. He had total bouts of 71 fights, 46 wins, 19 knockouts, 20 losses. He was stopped 8 times himself, and he had 4 draws. Now, his first 20 fights, he would win 19 of those 20 fights and have 1 draw. In his 21st fight, he would lose to Paul Jr. Now, I'm going to show you Paul Jr. Paul Jr. was a very, very good fighter. And Bernie Miller just couldn't get past Paul Jr. That was what it was. So he would lose his first fight with Paul Jr. in his 21st fight. And then he would win 6 straight fights. But then on his 27th fight, he would lose to Paul Jr. again. And that would be his second loss. He would have 2 fights with Maxie Berger. He would have 1 draw and 1 win. April 10th, 1940, he would have a draw with Maxie Berger at the Golden Gate Arena in New York. And at that time, Maxie Berger had a fighting career record of 56-7-5. His second fight with Maxie Berger would be June 18th, 1940. And he would lose to him at the Montreal Forum. At that time, Maxie Berger had a fighting career record of 59-1-6. March 14th, 1940, he would win against Luther Slugger White. He would fight on March 14th, 1940. He had a fighting career record of 53-6-10. Fought him at Madison Square Garden. November 9th, 1942, he would lose to California's Jackie Wilson at the St. Nicholas Arena in New York. Wilson had a fighting career record coming into that fight at 44-3-2. July 26, 1943, he would defeat Bobby Roode. He fought him at the Rhode Island Auditorium. He had a fighting career record of 19-8-2. Did Bobby Roode. July 20th, 1944, he would face Billy Arnold. Billy Arnold was out of Philadelphia. And he had a fighting career record of 20-0. Fought him at the Madison Square Garden. But he would lose to Billy Arnold. Billy Arnold was a very good fighter. And Billy Arnold would have a very good fight before he was stopped against Rocky Graziano, who was the middleweight champion of the world. Now, he would lose on October 24th, 1944 to Rocky Graziano. He had a fighting career record of 34-4-5. They fought at the Broadway Arena, which is in Brooklyn, New York, not too far from where Bernie Miller lived. Rocky Graziano was also a native of Brooklyn, New York, so it was somewhat of a subway rivalry. March 27th, 1947, he would lose to the great Sugar Ray Robinson at Dorsey Park, Miami. And he would be stopped by the great Ray Robinson. So Bernie Miller was a pretty good fighter, and I just wanted to expose him to you right here on the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Salute to my subscribers. Salute to Bernie Miller. Thanks for hanging in there with me. All great fights and all great fighters will never be forgotten on my channel. See you next time on the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Just wanted to quickly show you our Bernie Miller opponent, Billy Arnold. Very strong fighter. Was in there with Rocky Graziano. Philadelphia's Billy Arnold. Welterweight and middleweight, Brooklyn's champion, Rocky Graziano. Another opponent of Bernie Miller. Rocky Graziano was kind enough to sign and autograph this photo for me. Another opponent of Billy Arnold, as well as Bernie Miller, the great Sugar Ray Robinson. Bernie Miller was taken care of early in the fight with this outstanding fighter.